Morning. Welcome to the 365 Days of Virtual Living, daily morning reading, meditation, and prayer time. I'm Reverend Rafe Ellis, Senior Minister and Spiritual Leader at Columbia Center for Spiritual Living in Columbia, Maryland. Today is September 27th. I am bountifully supplied from divine. And our reference quote this morning comes from the 149th Psalm, verse 4. For the Lord taketh pleasure in his people. He will beautify the meek with salvation. And our reading begins. Life fills all space and spirit animates every form. But since you are an individual, even the spirit cannot make the gift of life unless you accept it. Life may have given everything to you, but only what you accept is yours to use. Turning from every objective fact to the divine, which is within you, is turning from conditions to causes, to the realm of absolute being, which, through self-knowingness, creates the forms which it projects and enters into the experience which it creates. Thus the Spirit comes to self-fulfillment in everything. Through the manifestation of the power that is within you, you can project any objective experience which you may legitimately desire. Be certain that you are accepting this, that you are living in joyous expectation of good, that you are accepting abundance. Say, today I recognize the abundance of life. I animate everything in my experience with this idea. I remember only the good. I accept only the good. I expect only the good. This is all I experience. I give thanks that this good is flowing in ever-increasing volume. I do not withhold this good from others, but proclaim that spiritual substance is flowing to each and to all as daily supply. And so let's take that to our time of meditation and contemplation. I breathe into this time of affirmative prayer, this time of allowing prayer to change me, to be changed by the union of the human me with the essence of me, spiritual me. I recognize the spiritual me, the one, that there is one power, one presence animating itself in, through, and as creation. I recognize this one must be everywhere present. That everything, everyone, every being, every form, every function, every circumstance, in the absolute reality of one, must be this one animating itself in form, in experience. And so I must be that. And what is true of me must be true of all. So in that reality, all experience is the infinite experiencing the infinite, individualized, expanding its experience of itself through this power of individuation, this power of choice, this power of expressing one unchanging thing in multiplicity. I recognize this one as nameless, because to name it is to instantly limit it by a label that carries a limited definition. And so I know it to be no thing and all things. I know it to be changeless, yet to express in a multiplicity of forms. I know it to be infinite, having no limitation. Being infinite possibility. I know it to be eternal, to have always simply existed, to have no point of beginning, so it can have no point of ending. It simply is. And what is cannot never be. I am that. And so while I recognize, embrace this human form, this vehicle, the preciousness of it, I recognize that the vehicle is temporal. What is in it, the passenger in this vehicle, is eternal. And so I focus my intention, my attention this day to living in alignment, to aligning the vehicle with the passenger, to move through this day as one, unified, the harmonious operation of one, knowing that as I unify my physical with my spiritual, I unify with all life. As I know the spiritual me, I instantly know the spirit of all, because it is only one spirit. And so I intentionally receive a new experience, a new understanding, a new revelation, a revealing of a new depth, a new experience. The ground of all being, of that which I absolutely am, the absolute reality, the nature of my being. I refuse to give any power over to anything in this conditional realm. I recognize the physical. I honor its expression. And I'm intentionally, purposely, with the agency of divinity within me, place it where it belongs. As effect of belief. And what is effective belief can be changed by changing belief. And so this day I choose to attend to what I am believing, attend to the narrative I am writing, attend to the absolute reality that is above, within, below, surrounding, immersed in, expressing as all life, to see beyond what appears to be the limitation of condition to the truth, absolute perfection, infinite abundance. I speak a word for all of those in the path of weather defined as hurricane. I speak a word of safety guided by divine intelligence within every being that knows exactly what to do, how to do it, when to do it, to preserve the physical existence. I speak a word for all of the first responders, honoring the yes to the calling to serve, knowing that they are guided and sustained by the absolute reality of life within each of them as they move through the duties that they are called to do. I speak a word for everyone engaged in this exercise of democracy, that each goes deeper within to find the higher expression. That discernment is practiced from a place of spiritual alignment that confounds religious commitment, that supersedes political ideation, and rests in the harmonious operation of one. I speak a word reminding all of life that anyone may be a revealer of truth who lives in close contact with the divine. And so I speak my word, claiming and affirming that everything unlike the divine is rising to the top, is making the noise to be seen, screaming for healing, revealing the truth that lies in the healing of the untruth. I know that love is having its way with humanity. That balance is having its way with our planet. That peace is in the heart of every human, moving from the heart to the attention. It is at the core of all. And so I speak my word that it is received. That those in the positions of authority seek and find that place of peaceful agreement. I accept it now. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful to have experienced, to know by experience the power of law, the power of my word being the infinite speaking itself into being as me. Beyond the human expression, it is the expression of absolute reality, speaking itself into alignment with the physical, speaking itself into being, into animation, into experience. Grateful to know that the activity of law simply receives that and acts upon it and makes it so in ways that my humanness can never fully grasp. And I don't need to. I simply celebrate that it is the way it is. And I see it as done. I see it as complete. And I am grateful. So knowing it's done, knowing it's complete, knowing that today is a day of what is already complete revealing itself, I receive it. And I let go. I let go of any need to create what has already been created. I release all doubt and fear. And in its place, the assurance of it is done. Ashe. Shalom. Aho. Amen. Amen. And so it is. Namaste.